Professor, can we just take you to the emails that seem to have been unearthed regarding your apparent knowledge of private security being used in the hotel quarantine system? Can you please explain, A, whether you were aware of that, B, whether you may have misled the inquiry, and C, why those emails weren't made available to the inquiry in the first place?
So my statement to the inquiry was true. I provided it honestly. I was under oath. I take those obligations extremely seriously. I was not aware. That's what I said to the inquiry. That's what I stand by. The process of going through emails is that there's a team at DHHS that go through them. I made all of my emails, archived and otherwise, right from the start of this pandemic, available for that team to go through, and they referenced the terms of reference and the specific request of that inquiry as to what emails were being requested, and that's what they provided.
So have they made a decision to not provide that email that references private security being used in hotel quarantine to an inquiry about hotel quarantine?
I don't know that there was a decision made. I know that they've gone through a process of looking at all of the emails that fit the terms of reference of the request that was made of the inquiry, and have provided all of those. And with any additional requests, they will do the same, and my emails remain absolutely available for any further requests.
But do you think this email did fit the terms of reference?
I don't know what the terms of reference are. My role is not to determine what emails go or don't go. All of my emails have been made available for the team to look through and provide according to the request.
Who's making the decision on this, not you?
Sorry?
Who's making the decision on what is given to the inquiry or not?
Well, there's been a request from the inquiry, as I understand it, with the exact details about the specific emails that fall into categories that they were requesting, and that's what was provided in the first instance, and they'll provide anything else that's requested from the inquiry.
And just in terms of this email, so do you accept that you did appear to acknowledge private security was being used in hotels?
I've responded to an email that I could see was a response to the Commonwealth with a number of questions, but I stand by the fact that I was not aware of private security being used until the outbreaks occurred.
So your acknowledgement of the email saying thanks or whatever it might have been about someone saying private security will be used, you might not have read that, or you weren't aware?
This particular email was a response to the Commonwealth where they had asked some questions. It was passed over to someone in the command structure for the hotel quarantine program. I saw that they were responding back to the Commonwealth, and I thanked them for the responses that they were given, but I clearly did not register that anything was being said about private security. Otherwise I would have gone to the inquiry and said that I was aware of it.
Okay, so in terms of the inquiry, if they call you again to explain this further, are you happy to do that?
Of course I am. Of course I am.
They haven't called you yet though, have they?
No, not that I'm aware of.